Hi everyone, and welcome back to the GuideWell Insights Lounge. My name is Kate Warnock, and I'm delighted to bring to you the CEO and President of Vitals, Heyward Donigan. Heyward, welcome to the interview.
Thanks for having me.
We're so happy to have you here. You know, Heyward, I know one of the overarching themes for the Health Innovation Summit is consumer empowering the consumer, and so clearly one of the things that you're going to be speaking to, I think, is going to resonate so much with people, and that's how do you create transparency for the confused consumer. What are some of the top points that you're going to make in your presentation?
Well, I think that the most important thing is that consumers are very smart, very savvy in America. They expect information, they expect to be able to make their own decisions. And in healthcare, we have continued to promulgate this black box where we have to protect consumers from themselves. And so I think that is going to change completely in the next 5 years. And we are the largest, one of the largest websites in America for helping consumers pick a doctor. People just don't always know that that is an available tool for them. And I think that more and more as we show people ratings and reviews on doctors, information about doctors, sort of the opening of the black box, consumers understand what's important to them and they will make their own decisions. So I think it's a journey that we've begun, and I think it's really exciting, and I think it will be unstoppable.
Well, it seems like Vitals really wants to give the right information at the right time and give it in a way that it's just easily digestible, and then again, it does empower that person to really take better control of their own health. So I think that you're tapping into something that is truly a movement. You know, we know that transparency is really going mainstream when users can rate their providers on Yelp. How do you see the future of that sort of power impacting the industry overall?
Well, Yelp is mainstream tool for consumers to do ratings and reviews. We actually have 6 times the number of Yelp provider reviews. So we have the largest number of provider ratings and reviews in America. We have 6 million ratings. We get 250,000 a month.
Oh my goodness.
Because on our app, if you go to our website on a mobile device and you type in your doctor, it will pull up an Uber type rate review request before you can get to the provider's profile page. So you're not forced to leave a review, but you are encouraged. And so that's why we're getting so many reviews every month. Now I think that what Yelp is doing is great because it just shows how passionate people are about getting this information. But we are a site that is only focused and exclusively focused on helping a consumer pick a doctor like an expert. And in that process, one of the bigger components of that process is ratings and reviews.
Right.
But it's also, where did your doctor go to school? Is he or she board certified? Did she or he publish in certain specialties? What awards has that doctor received? Right. How many times has the doctor done the procedure that you're looking for them to do? So
you're aggregating,
consumer-oriented aggregation.
And you're aggregating it all in one place in a way that they're not going to have to hunt it down.
In a simple profile page that you can pull up on your mobile phone.
Even better, even better. So, you know, Heyward, if all of this, we know how much this benefits the consumer, how does a solution like Vitals really impact the provider?
Well, it's really interesting because I just spoke to a group of providers, and I can't say that every provider is embracing this. It's pretty scary. When you're a provider, you think, and you do, know more about what's important about picking a doctor than the average consumer. So we want to help you pick a doctor like a doctor picks a doctor. And so what doctors look at when they're referring patients to other providers, they will tell you, I want to make sure that the doctor hasn't had any sanctions. I want to make sure that the doctor is experienced and specialized in that particular procedure. But I also hear back from my patients. Like I've had my doctor say to me, I would normally send you to this doctor, but my patients are telling me his wait time is 3 hours.
Right.
And by the way, it's true, it was 3 hours. So they're using doctors are using their own good judgment and information, but they're also using consumer feedback to refer people to providers. So let's make that feedback official. So this is a tool, Vitals is a tool that a doctor can use to help refer a patient.
Right.
And also, I would encourage doctors to really look at their own Vitals ratings and reviews, their own Vitals database, kind of like LinkedIn, like own your profile. And we encourage doctors to help make their profile the best it can be. Show everything about yourself. Obviously, it's got to be truthful, and we'll validate it. But, but make sure that you're putting your best foot forward, because that is where people are going to end up picking.
You know, and Heyward, I would imagine that not many physicians take the time to have a social media presence themselves, but it sounds like this really would deliver so much of what they would want to say about themselves, and the fact that you do give them that degree of control over accuracy, and maybe there's even some other things that the profile may not reflect, whether it's some sort of specialization or a paper that they may have written. It gives them a place to put that.
Exactly.
So you really are providing a service.
So we're going to be their outreach service, and we're just rolling this out now, but we're really viewing this as exciting.
Well, it's a fascinating look forward, and I really look forward to hearing more about where Vitals is going to go in this industry. I'm sure that you have plans moving forward beyond 2016 of how you might even expand the platform.
Exactly.
So we'll have to have you
Watch
back on.
for our app.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, thank you again
very much
for taking the time to be with us today. I'm Kate Warnock in the GuideWell Insights Lounge. We'll be back with you again shortly.